Alright guys, hey, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of Regrettable Podcast. I'm your host, Virgil Cadmium. And some of you out there are probably going, Virgil Cadmium, what the fuck kind of a name is that? And it's funny because those people are the people who accept soap as a legitimate name. Okay, Virgil Cadmium is, the stage alias, whatever you call it. My name is Virgil, but the Cadmium, it's, you know, but it's not soap. I'm trying to distance myself from that whole thing. But you guys out there who know me as soap, you're welcome to continue calling me that. It's just I'm not gonna bill myself like that anymore. But if that's what you know me by all means, use the name. It doesn't really bother me. I'm just not gonna bill myself professionally as that because cadmium is so much more professional, really. And that was sarcasm, in case you didn't notice. But, this is the back to business edition of the Regrettable Podcast. Hopefully, I won't regret this one as much as the others. Before I get into anything, I gotta point something out. There's this band, which isn't really a band, it's a guy called Tobacco. I've been listening to the shit out of this group. This guy makes some of the most bizarre, awesome music. Like, he's like what Beck would be if Beck took more acid and didn't play acoustic. You know, you gotta. If you guys look this guy up, look it up. Look up Tobacco. Tobacco, tobacco, as in smoking, but it's music. It's fucking awesome. Let me tell you. Um, but it's gonna be a pretty short podcast because I don't really have that much to say. You know. Over the weekend I had a really devastating family emergency, but things are working out. So I've had a couple of days off of work, taking care of everything, and I'm gonna be getting back to work tomorrow. And I noticed for the past 3 days straight, I've had whiskey every night, which I think is a problem. Drinking whiskey every night, and it's a problem because I'm running out of whiskey. you know, I probably shouldn't joke about that, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. Um, yeah, I don't normally drink whiskey on a work night, but I'm going back to work tomorrow, so you gotta get ready for it some kind of way. Fucking work. But anyways, uh, some actual official business to talk about. This isn't actually official, but it's something that I'm excited about. I'm going to see a bunch of friends at the end of this month. Friends coming up from LA, coming down from Canada. I'm not going to name drop them because I didn't ask for permission and I don't want to be a cunt, but I'm really looking forward to that. Seeing a bunch of friends. You never know you have friends until you don't see them for a while and then realize, oh shit, I have friends. And they come into town, and you don't want to be the only asshole that doesn't meet up with them. But anyways, that's gonna be fun. This month, and I'm doing a photo shoot. Yeah, again, I'm not gonna name drop the photographer because I didn't ask permission, but I'm sure after it's done, he'll want me to plug away. You know. But I'm doing a photo shoot, and people are like, "Why are you doing a photo shoot, Soap? Why are you doing a photo?" Well, I'm doing a photo shoot because I'm getting ready to get my website up. And you gotta have some publicity photos. And I want to have a website up, and it's something you got to do. So I'm doing it. I'm going down to the city. Gonna hopefully it'll look really cool. It's not New York, it's San Francisco. So, but yeah, it is what it is, and I'm gonna take some photos. Yeah, that'll be fun. I hope. I don't know. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then on the 27th, actually, I'm hoping to do an open mic down at the Comedy Cellar on 222 Hyde Street. So if you guys are going to be in the area, feel free to stop by. I should be doing an open mic, hopefully. And this Thursday, which is what, the 13th, I think. Same thing, going to be doing an open mic. I'm going to sign up and everything. So if you guys are in the area, I hope I'll be there. I'm gonna be kind of making a habit out of this, doing an open mic at the Comedy Cellar until they pay me. You know, just annoy the fuck out of them until they pay me. Yeah, that's a good plan. Annoy them so that they pay me. That makes a lot of sense. No, you guys know what I mean. You're not stupid. I hope. Yeah, and you might be if you're fans of me. You might. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. The guys that are actually fans of me. I love you. Sorry, taking a drink. But the other big news. This is big news. Not really. It's big for me. Um, YaoiCon this year is going to be the year. You know, um, I'm I'm working with the Bishi group. I'm an unofficial official Bishonen motherfucker. You know, so I'm fucking gorgeous. I feel good about myself. I'm fucking gorgeous. I'm doing a photo shoot. I'm doing this Bishi shit. You know, feeling better about myself. I had like a real epiphany today. You know, like I got some news that really upset me, and for the first time in the past few months, like I had this rage, you know, because I haven't had a lot of rage because I've been medicated, but I had this rage, and then something in me kind of clicked, and I said, you know what, fuck this rage, let's use this, let's get shit done, and that's what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going out, I'm being social now, getting back into the game, whatever the game that is. Um, Doing a photo shoot like I mentioned more than once because I'm really proud about it. and YaoiCon, what I'm doing at YaoiCon, I'm hoping that my comedy panel got approved. I'm still waiting to hear on that. I didn't get a rejection, which is a good sign. It's a really good sign. But it doesn't mean that I got it. We're going to find out pretty soon. In a couple of days, I think I'm going to find out whether or not I got the comedy panel. I'm also going to be a booth bitch. Let me give a plug out to, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. I can't remember the name. Well, give me a second. I'll think of it. But, I'm going to be a booth bitch for, a webcomic series. It's a pretty good series by, Ruthie Hansen. Name dropping her. I didn't ask for permission, but I'm sure she would appreciate it. I'm going to name drop her webcomic. It's, called, fuck, this is embarrassing. Real professional, Virgil. Real professional. But the point is, I'm gonna plug her again. And that didn't sound right. But I'm gonna plug her shit again in the next podcast. So by then, I'll have all the information, the name of the booth, the number, the name of the comic. You know, I feel really irresponsible, but, you know, it is me. But anyways, her name is Ruthie Hansen. Look her up. You can look her up on DeviantArt, see her webcomic. You can probably find out all the information yourself. I'm going to plug it again with the next podcast. I have all the information, be a lot more professional, a lot more prepared. But I'm going to be a booth bitch for that booth. And if you don't know what a booth bitch is, it's basically a dude who's dressing up like a broad. And he's at a booth. That's what I'm going to be doing, you know. And then I'm doing that, and hopefully I have my panel, like I said. And then Bishonen Bingo. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Yep, you heard me right. We're not sure what I'm going to be doing because, you know, I can't strip because I have scars all over my body and I look like shit, you know. But my face doesn't, which is why I'm Bishonen. But, you know, I'm like Saget. When you take off my shirt, it's like you're looking at Saget. You got these scars all over the place, you know. I mean, it's very manly. I'm sure the ladies will love it, but, you know, self-conscious stops me. But I'm going to be doing the auction. That's going to be fun. 3 hours of mayhem, hopefully. And then the audition for the Bishonen auction. I'm going to be doing that. I really hope I make it. If you guys are going to YaoiCon, I hope you show up and support me. Support your man Soap. I hope you do it. That's going to be fun. If I make it, oh man. Oh, let me tell you. The ego boost that will be, especially after the last few months. Shots to my esteem, my sense of self-worth. I feel worthless. But I think I'm conquering the whole suicide thing, which is good. Now I want to live out of spite. You know, I want to succeed. To just give an indirect fuck you to everyone who's ever fucked me, you know? So I want to succeed out of spite. That's what I'm doing. And so I'm turning my whole life around. And it's a hard thing to do, but I'm doing it. So you guys are listening to this podcast. It's back to business, you know what I mean? And something special for the next podcast. I got something special planned for you guys. I'm going to have a little different format. Going to start bringing in guests. Nudge, nudge. I'm not going to name drop anyone. It's going to be a surprise. You're probably going to know who they are. But that's the new plan. And so that's what's going on. Football season's going on. That's pretty cool. I've been lukewarm about it because I've been so depressed. I haven't really cared that much, but after watching it for the past few days, I'm starting to get back into it. People shit talk a lot about Peyton Manning. I've always been a fan. I got to admit, I like Peyton Manning, and I like to see him on the Broncos. It's pretty cool so far. And being a Raider fan, you gotta like some team, because the Raiders. Oh, come on, really, Raiders? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna suck again? Again? Really? I don't want to have to resort to liking the Niners, even though I'm from San Francisco, but the Raiders are my team, the Raiders and the Saints aren't, well, whatever. But now that we're talking about football, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. Philadelphia Eagles, go fuck yourselves. Fuck you. I can't say that enough. I can't stress that enough. Who else do I hate? There are other teams, but right now, fuck you, Philadelphia Eagles. If you're a fan of the Eagles, well, you're probably not, because if you were, you wouldn't be listening to my podcast. You'd be beating off your dad in the basement because you don't want your mom to get jealous. You fucking Eagles fans, you fuck nut, fuckwit, shit fuckers. Go fuck yourselves. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I don't want to spend the whole podcast talking about football. You get enough of that if you go to work with men, But I covered the basics of what I'm doing this fall. I'm not going to PMX because I can't save. I gotta save the money because I'm going to ALA. ALA is another big thing. Anime Los Angeles. It's going to be a really big con for me. It's my first time going. I've always wanted to go. I've got a lot of friends down there, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of them, getting drunk. And we're planning to do the Last Comic Standing Anime Expo roast at Anime Los Angeles. So if you're going to be at Anime LA, make sure to look out for that. The roast is going to be awesome. It's going to have a lot of great people. Myself, Masa D. Luffy is the official roastee. We're going to roast the shit out of him. It's really a work in progress right now, but there's going to be a lot of people. Greg Jones, Matthew Fazio, everybody knows him. G, you know him, Danny Gonzalez. A lot of good people. Jennifer, last name I can't remember. She came in second back last year in the Last Comic Standing. She's going to be there. She's actually really awesome. I don't know. We had a rocky start in our friendship, but now I love the broad. I got to admit it. I love that cunt. I really do. She's awesome. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of good people there. And there's going to be other events that I'm not going to give away right now because they haven't been finalized. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. The point is, ALA should be a good event. Show up if you're going to be in the area. If you're not going to be in the area, go to the area. Listen, I'm from San Francisco. I'm making a point to go down there. You can do the same. Support your local comedians. We're all struggling. Speaking of local comedians, I actually had to cancel the show. I had to cancel my appearance at HyperCon with D-Boy Productions. Giving a shout out to him. Danny, congratulations. You got your sponsorship. You probably deserve it. Take that wherever you can take it. But apparently it was a good show. I didn't get to make it. I had to cancel it because of my agoraphobia that I've been having lately. And it's a good thing I did cancel it because there was a family emergency. And if I didn't cancel my appearance, someone in my family might not be with me today, which is very, very shocking. So everything kind of works out, Everything evens out. 2 months ago, the shit hit the fan. The fan is turned off. I'm cleaning up the blades. Eventually, I'll be able to turn the fan back on. Hopefully nobody shits at it, you know what I mean? And get ready for some football on Sunday, So it's a short podcast this week. I'm going to try to have the podcast. We might have a podcast this Friday. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. But it's going to be a different podcast. It's going to be a longer one. It's going to be a better one. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to love the shit out of it. I promise. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope I didn't ramble too much. And it's back to business, people. Alright. Go fuck yourselves. To quote the great Bill Burr, who is a huge legend, a fan of mine. If you never heard of Bill Burr, I highly suggest you look him up. If you're a man, look up Bill Burr. He will save your life at some point. But with that said, thanks for listening. See you next time. Or hear you next time. Peace.